What I always call MMA, this is the phrase I use all the time, so maybe it'll start getting annoying too. It's like extreme problem solving with dire physical consequences. That's why it's plus shit talking.
Right.
Throw in that too.
High stakes, talking shit.
Yeah, high stakes. There's an emotions battle, whether or not you can keep your emotions, how well you handle pressure. It's giant.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about Conor McGregor. More than anything. Like, we shouldn't say more than anything. It's one of many things about him that's pretty interesting. But one of the most interesting things about him is he handles pressure like nobody I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like when he fought Aldo for the title, he didn't even look remotely nervous. He was super relaxed, super calm.
Well, then you start to think, though, that you go, how much of what you're seeing is how pressure is manifested through that guy? You know what I mean? Like, for instance, the press conference kind of antics. You're like, is that genuine? Is that an act? Is that how he handles the pressure of this high pressure situation by doing a fucking, bang bang show at the thing? So like but I personally, I find the guy, which is I think what you want, why someone becomes a star, endlessly entertaining on top of being good. So I'm tuning in too. I want to see the fucking show.
He's the best shit talker of all time. I know I've said that before about other people.
Yeah. Before
that, I said Chael Sonnen was the best shit talker of all time, and I think he was for a while. But I think Conor tops him. Yeah. And all of a sudden, also as well, Conor has an additional significance to his shit talking because he knocks people dead. Right. It's a totally different thing. And Chael Sonnen, not that he's not a fucking animal, because Chael Sonnen's an animal, and he submitted Shogun Rua. Chael Sonnen's a very solid grappler. Sure. Came very close to beating Anderson Silva in their first fight, so he's a stud. But what Conor does differently is he ices guys with one punch. And that's a big factor in a fight when you're watching him and he fights Eddie Alvarez. And all of a sudden he dings him with a left hand and catches him and rocks him early on. You go, holy shit. And you realize, like, he's fighting a guy now at 155 pounds. And Eddie Alvarez is a big 155. He's a big guy, big muscular guy. Yeah. The idea is he's going to be able to wrestle Conor. He's going to be able to grab him and grind him out the same way he did with Anthony Pettis. Nope. Dealing with a totally different animal. Yeah. Conor's just got a totally different kind of focus as far as like the way he zooms in on targets. Yeah. And his precision, it's just speed. He's just dropping it in there with 100% speed. Like that's a big part of what he's doing. He's not loading up at all. Yeah. And the ability to stay, like when you load up, say like if you see someone coming at you and you just go, like all that's wasted time. Yeah. All that's wasted time. What Conor has is the ability to be perfectly technical in a firefight. So like Aldo's charging at him. This is like 13 seconds into the fight. Aldo's charging at him. And he knows how to just slide back and blam, drops that left hand in on him.
Is the striking the strongest part of his?
Yes, for sure. His ground game is underrated. He's very good on the ground. He's very good defensively. He's got good sweeps. He sweeped Nate Diaz in their first fight. People forget that.
He's the kind of guy. How much would you love to watch before he was a professional?
I did watch him. Well, not before he was professional.
But bar fights, though. Oh, Jesus. Because he's been in some definite scraps in bars before.
I don't even think you're allowed to like get 18 in Ireland if you haven't been in a bar fight yet.
Yeah, man.
Like, we're going out tonight, lad. Put a prop on your cherry. That's probably the worst accent ever. Probably right up there. But I saw him fight in. I guess he was fighting in Cage Warriors. I tweeted to him in like 2013 before he came to the UFC. I said, "I'm a big fan, man. Yeah, I want you to come over."
And did he?
Yeah, I mean, like right after that, the UFC and him totally coincidentally. I definitely probably told anybody who listened to me about him. Yeah. Because I had seen him fight before. I'm like, this kid ices people. Yeah. His left hand is just devastating, and he's got a crazy style. He fights in his like wide stance, and he moves different, and he cracks guys. I'm like, this kid's legit. I'd like to see him in the UFC.
I never asked you.
There it is. Yeah. That's January of 2013, so it was almost 4 years ago.